Hello, baseball fans. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to the show.
A manager checks in with his ball club.
Time for baseball of the AAA variety as the show brings you coverage from the International League. Today, it's the home opener for this new season between the Columbus Clippers and the Louisville Bats. It's baseball. Alex Lang gets the ball for the opener in front of these hometown fans. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, you always like to begin the season on a good note. In his first start of the year, he did just that, picking up the win. There's nothing he'd like to do more than to get number 2 in this one here.
Dan Dero, as we take a look at our visiting club as they take the field in this scoreless ball game. They begin this series feeling pretty good. Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. An inning in the books. Ready for another chance. Jarvis. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Pulled toward right center field. Cardona will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first. On to first, a double play. Digging in once again, Jarvis. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Hit sharply toward the right side. And that'll get by and on through towards the wall.
Man, you smoked Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense comes back to bite you. As a pitcher, were you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, Dero. You're so concerned about on the mound trying to get that white ball to that dark brown or black glove that I never really ever turned around to even notice where they were playing. I was concerned about getting the guy out swinging the bat.
Coming to the plate now, Mark Payton. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Now the 3-2 pitch. Smoke toward third. Oh, a diving stop. Wow. So they pick up a run on 2 hits. At the plate, Jarvis. He singled his last time up.
Jarvis.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit on the ground out to short. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit.
Hey, Dero, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, you'll take 3 for 4 every day of the week.
Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Really impressive pitching right there. Sometimes as a pitcher you can get frustrated when you make a good pitch and you don't get that call from the umpire, but what does he do? He comes back with a good pitch and gets the strike.
Mark Payton.
This is on the ground over to first, and he'll step on the bag himself. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. We've played 8 full. Columbus is out in front.
Hey, a great win for these guys as they wrap up another one, but a little bit of a sour note, though. Everyone has to head home, get on those computers, and get those taxes out before midnight.
A 1-run finish, 4-3, the final tally today.
Well hit. No errors. They left 16 men on base.
The game's future starts. Into the box now, Jarvis. He did his part yesterday afternoon as he cashed in with 3 hits in the losing effort.
Dig!
Quickly, there's 1 down to lead off the frame. Bottom of the inning now. Into the box. Jarvis. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Picking on the first pitch as this is on the ground towards short. And a good throw gets him one gone. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Jarvis. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. He's able to ride this one high and deep toward right center. And this one scoots all the way to the wall.
Hey, there's a bullet off the wall. The outfielder does a really good job of getting that one in quickly, but I think they had a play there at second base.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on there, Dan. I got to believe you're busting it out of the box thinking 2 until somebody tells you no. I know it would have been a close play, but I think you got to err on the aggressive side right there.
Here we go.
Base hit into right center.
Make the turn.
And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
I mean, that has to frustrate the guy on the mound right there. You get him down 0-2, no put away pitch, works the count back to neutral, and is able to mix in a base hit. Nice job.
This is line to left, but he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out. Ready for another shot now. Josh Van Meter, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. 0-1 count and the pitch. Softly hit down to third, likely no shot at 2. And he is in there. Ready now, Jarvis. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
And they'll tack on one more as this is now a 5-0 game.
What a way to square up on that ball.
Yeah, Dan, he's got to feel pretty good about that. Not only did he have a great AB, first pitch hacking, but he smoked that ball to mix in a ribby knock.
Boy, he did. He must have had a pretty good plan of attack walking into that batter's box. And he had an idea of the pitch that he was going to get. And, boy, he sure turned it loose and buggy whipped that one.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Mark Payton takes his 3rd strikeout of the day. Ready to deliver the full count pitch. Hit on the ground to third. A tag for 1. Over to second now, and they get the double play to get him out of the inning. A 5-0 finish tonight. Louisville rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Wade Miley gets the win on the mound, his first of the year, as he finishes 7 innings with only 2 hits allowed. Spencer Adams pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. AAA baseball for you now on the show as we present coverage from the International League. Tonight it's the 3rd of this 4th. Tony Matos, a left-handed. Here's Robbie Grossman. He was hitless in the shutout last night. First pitch of the at-bat. Pitch out. Nothing doing.
Play ball. He's safe.
Hey, come on now, guys.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he lays off there, 1-0. Fellas are home 9 as they begin play here. Coming to the plate now, Frank Glynn. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Here we go.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball. That's inside. Play ball.
Now at the plate, Jake Bowers. And a golden opportunity here to give his guys the lead with 3 men aboard. Here's a little chopper up the middle. 1 there, but they will not have a shot at 2. He's safe at first, and that will plate our opening marker of the ball. At the plate, Jarvis, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball.
Hey, take a cut now. Get your cuts.
Here comes the 0-1. Line drive to center field. Catch is made. Here comes the runner from third. And not in time as the run scores. Stepping in, Jarvis, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. He's set. Here it comes. Line drive to left.
You're going.
And he'll pull this one down a step or two in front of the warning track, and the inning is over. Now in the box, Jarvis.
The designated hitter.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Jarvis.
Hit high and deep out to left center field. Racing back the center fielder. Still ranging back. A leap, and oh wow, a great effort to make. So striding in, Jarvis. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning.
Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory and look on to the next one.
5-2 the final score tonight. Louisville took the lead in the fourth and held on until the end. Tony Matos takes the win on the mound, his second of the year. Lucas Sims hammers down the save, his fifth of the year. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. From our partners Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show. Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Today we wrap up this four-game weekend series between the Columbus Clippers and the Louisville Bats. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Hunter Green is the man on the mound for the fourth game of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Well, Matt, you hate to go into the game thinking that you're going to have to get the bullpen.
And the third baseman is there to make the catch, and the inning is over. Bottom of the third now. Stepping up now, Jarvis.
The designated hitter.
Hit hard towards center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So an inning-opening single kicks off their half of the third.
And they start the third inning the way they finished off the first two, doing damage. As we take a look at his numbers, you can see they've had his numbers since the first pitch. If he doesn't buckle down soon, he might have a short outing here.
Lifted the other way to left center. Woodard makes the catch, and now they might be able to double him off at first. On to first, and they get the double play. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Jarvis. He singled his last time up. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball.
Hey, let her rip up there. Let's go.
Hot shot on the ground to short. He's right there.
Go hard.
Throw to Bowers is going to be in time, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half. So digging in now, Jarvis. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Great curveball there. Really fooled him with that one.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike one.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
That's what you call a challenge fastball right there, boys. I don't know if he was necessarily trying to miss up in the zone like he did, but he got away with it right there.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. So as he circles the bases, he celebrates his first AAA home run. A nice moment in his young career.
You got that right, Matt. For a hitter, there's nothing better than driving the ball over the wall. And obviously, organizations love to have guys coming through the minors that can do it consistently.
Digging in, Jarvis. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
The last at-bat, Matty B, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
In to score is the runner from third. Make it 9-0.
Sometimes it's hard to explain when a game is this lopsided. A lot of things just kind of snowball on you. One thing leads to another, a big hit, which leads to another, some bad defense, some shoddy pitching. Next thing you know, you look up and you're on the wrong side of a whole lot of badness.
And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Standing in, Mark Payton. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
In order to play at this level, you got to have unbelievable hand-eye coordination. And that pitch wasn't even in the zone.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side.
Wow, talk about total dominance. 9 innings, only 2 hits allowed. That's about as good as it gets. This guy was as good in the 9th inning as he was in the 1st. So close to baseball history.
A 9-0 shutout final in this ball game.
A coach offers a player pointers on his development. Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of minor league baseball. Tonight it's the first of 3 to start the new week between the Indianapolis Indians and the Louisville Bats. It's Jose De Leon, the right-hander out of Puerto Rico, will be the starter. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command, he's going to have a really good game.
To second for 1, on to first, and it's a double play, although the run does come in to score from third. Stepping into the box, Jarvis. He too had 3 knocks in yesterday's win. Left center, base hit.
Make a turn, pick it up.
Hey, guys, there had to be something in the scouting report right there. For him to be on top of that 0-0 changeup the way he was, that was pretty special.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Mark Payton, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Now at the plate, Rhys Hines, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Popped up, back behind second. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So stepping in, Jarvis. He reached on a single in his first try. Runner goes for second. He swings and misses. Throw down is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
It's a little surprising to see them risking base runners by stealing down this many early in the game, but they're choosing to be aggressive. Might work out if they can drive him in now and chip away at that deficit.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. At the plate, Jarvis. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard-hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Sharp ground ball to third. Scooped up.
Dig,
throw on to first in time, 1 away. So striding forward now, Jarvis. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Stepping in, Jason Martin. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
Jason Martin.
This is on the ground over to first. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out. Into the box now, Adrian Valerio, struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. Back up the middle. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And the throw won't be in time as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first. Now at the plate, Jarvis. He's 1 for 4 for the game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side.
Hey, be patient. Stay back.
From the belt, the pitch. Takes this the other way to right. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? And he'll make it up to third safely here with 1 away.
It seemed like everyone had a hand in this win, and that's usually the case when you win a game by 8 runs. Feels good to dominate a game like that.
15-7 is the final score here. Time for baseball of the... Digging in, Jarvis, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch coming, here it is. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
He had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
Batting fourth.
So striding in, Mark Payton, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Swing, high drive, deep down the left field line. This ball is slicing, but that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall. 1 run scores, and he's safe.
Hey, after trailing going into the bottom half of the inning, they strike with a 2 RBI base hit right there, Dero.
Yeah, now you know from an offensive standpoint, pitcher better step up next inning. We went out and put a crooked number up on the board after you gave up 1 early. Time for you to grind it out for the boys.
Boy, not close again. His 3rd walk of the inning as that misses for ball 4.
The catcher, Tyler.
Now the 3-2 pitch. This one's flared off to the right side. And that's in there. Base hit. Throw into second. Throw to second will be in time, but the run's going to come in and score. Digging in for his second at-bat, Jarvis. He singled his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Squared that one up just a little late.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
They pitch out here, but nothing's going on. The 1-1 home. Hit hard down the left field line. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. Line drive to center field. Martin will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side.
Hey, get your pitch up there, kid. Let's go now.
Leading off for the bat.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line hard to center field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Hey, another leadoff knock right there. This game has been full of offense, full of traffic on the base pass. Let's see who's going to get that big double in the gap to clear him.
And the payoff pitch. And he will take ball 4. First and second now with nobody out. Ready once again, Kevin Pillar. It was a walk in his last trip.
Kevin Pillar.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Reyes is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Throw back to second, and that's a double play. Digging in now, Jarvis. He's 2 for 3 thus far.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Martin's on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1. Striding in once again, Jarvis. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and I'm sure he'd like a base hit of some sort right here, Matty.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Racing back, the right fielder. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it. Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
And this one concludes at a 10-7 score. Indianapolis led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. JT Brubaker claims the win out of the pen, his first. AAA baseball for you now on the show as we present coverage from the International League. Now batting, Jarvis. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. High and deep to right center. Looking up is Heredia. And this one is gone. A home run.
Wow, talk about a guy getting hot, right? Hits a bomb, hit one yesterday. Usually when he gets hot, he starts to hit them in bunches, and this could be the beginning of it.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Jarvis. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. Looking up is the left fielder. Gone!
Well, he's given up 2 long balls in just 2 1/3 innings of work. So it seems as though they might have his number here. Not sure how much more the manager wants to see. He needs to turn it around quick if he wants to stay in this one for a while.
Digging in, Will Craig. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
The first baseman, Will Craig.
Now the payoff pitch home. Will play ball to second. 4. There's 1.
Out.
On to first to complete the double play. Ready to take his hacks again. Jarvis, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at-bat is 2nd home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
They'll extend their lead here as the runner scores from first. Now a 5-0 lead. Standing in, Kevin Pillar. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame.
Boy, talking about having a game, D-Row, with that knock right there, his 4th RBI.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. A run, a hit, and a man left. Jarvis will stand in again as we flash you back to the early stages of this ball game. There were fans still finding their seats as he launched his 2nd home run of the game as he was off to a fast start indeed. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. Really starting to pour now, and the forecast is not showing any signs of a break in the weather.
Total agreement, man, in particular.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning.
Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory and look on to the next one.
A 5-0 finish tonight. Louisville jumped out to an early lead in the first. The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Aaron Slegers gets the call for game 1 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Guys, we take a look at the home 9 as they take the field tonight. They've had it go in the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, we had a saying in Texas, hit or get left behind. And that's exactly what this team did in their last game. Scored a bunch of runs, but good approach at the plate, working the ball to all gaps. Line to line, this team swung the bats well. I'm going to be looking for that again in this one.
The first baseman.
In now, Richie Pedroza, and it's been a slow start to the year, as you see there, just barely over the 200 mark here in April. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4, and as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
And a sinker there, swung on and missed for out number 3. No runs, a hit, 2 left. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jarvis. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point.
Bolt is there. Settling in now, Jarvis. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Arozarena has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. Striding forward now is the DH, Jarvis. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on some.
Now to the plate, Jarvis. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th.
0-1.
First pitch curveball, swung on and missed. Strike 1. Hard liner to center field, and that's in there. Base hit.
Pick it up.
The runner scores from second, and they inch a little bit closer. That makes it a 5-1 contest. Now at the plate, Richie Pedroza.
The first baseman.
He's lucky it's only a single back up the middle and not a double in the gap or a home run. Pitches like that in a show.
It's through. Let's see if they send him around to try to score. And a good throw will wind up holding that runner at third, so the bases become loaded now with 2 gone.
And that fires me up right there. What a clutch AB, a 2-out single to get the tying run to the plate. That's all you can ask for.
Now a swing, and he pops him up. This should do it. He makes the catch, and they have taken the opener here at home as this ball game is over. Tonight's game comes to an end, 5-1, the final score. Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game weekend series. Stepping into the box, Jarvis. He drove in his club's only run a night ago. Boy, not even close with that one, and he's behind 0-1. Fellas, you take a look at our homestanding ball club as they come into this one tonight. They're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, the first game event.
Meanwhile, this ball is into right center, and that ought to be good enough for extra bases. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Hey, that's a big RBI single right there, D-Row. They lost the first game of this series, and they certainly don't want to fall behind and may potentially lose the first 2 games of this set.
Without question, Dan. Offensively, you're just trying to grind it out, give your team a chance.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. So 1 run here on. Next will be the designated hitter, Jarvis. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. And this is on the ground for JP at short. throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Digging in to try it again. Jarvis. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. But pulled in at the hot corner, and that ends the inning. So a run on 2 hits, no error. Striding into the box, Jarvis.
Designated hitter. Jarvis.
From the stretch. Hit the other way out toward right field. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? And the throw from right will not be in time as he takes third.
So the home crowd will have a pleasant drive home afterwards as their guys have taken the first 2 of this 3-game series. A win tomorrow, and they can break out the brooms.
6 runs, 9 hits, no errors. They left 11.
Welcome to MLB The Show in this presentation of Minor League Baseball. So coming to the plate, Jarvis. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Line toward the alley in left center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Stepping up to the plate, Jarvis. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Hit sharply toward the right side. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
We take a look at the numbers up to this point. You see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
Low takes charge, and he's got it. 2 down. Striding in, Mark Payton comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. So no runs on a hit here, no error. Leading off the inning, Jarvis. And they'll need him to get something going here. Hit hard back up the middle. Oh, what a stop on the slide. What a play. Digging in once again, Jarvis. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. 0-1 the count.
All right, 1 time, right here.
Smoke toward the hole. And that is going to sneak on through into right. It's a 1-out single.
Yeah, great job.
The pitcher got the result he was looking for. Change up down in his zone, gets him to hit it on the ground, but obviously the result wasn't what he wanted.
Ready for another chance, Richie Pedroza. The 1-2. Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get 2. 1 there. On to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over. And the score finishes 4-1 today. The Durham Bulls led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Vernon. Time for baseball of the AAA variety as the show brings you coverage from the International League. Tonight we get the week started with the first of 4 between the Rochester Red Wings and the Louisville Bats. It's Alex Lang, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matty, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's really struggled lately. ERA over 9 in his last 3 starts, and he has to do a lot better. This guy isn't that bad of a pitcher, but one of the keys, he needs to start limiting the number of hits and to limit the number of base on balls. It'll be interesting to see if he can turn things around in this one here today.
Batting fourth.
Coming to the plate now, Richie Pedroza, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. A bouncer up the middle. And he'll go the short way to retire the side. And inning in the books tonight. Still into the box now, Jarvis. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone.
Now here's a fly ball, well hit. Right fielder looking up at the track, the wall, and a leaping effort at the wall, but it's in vain, a home run.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup, so a home run, a solo home run right here is not the end of the world.
At the plate, Jarvis, already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here.
Yeah, and that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
The 0-1 on its way. Fastball was too much for him there. Swung right through it.
Hey, down 0-2, he better be leery of this guy's nasty changeup. He has the ability to bury it down and away or down and in wherever he wants to. So you got to be on point with this one.
There you go. Make
and
the turn.
That'll get down for a base hit.
And they've had some good at-bats against him all game long. It seems like it's just been hard hit after hard hit. As we take a look at his line here, the numbers do not lie. This has not been one of his better outings, and he'd be the first to tell you that.
And he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning. Into the box, Jarvis. He'll match up with a new pitcher to begin their half of the 7th. Liner toward right center. And that's going to be a base hit, so the possible go-ahead run is on here to start the home half of the 7th.
Boy, D-Row, there's a case of the outfield defense playing so deep that ball looked like it was extra bases all the way, but they were able to cut it off.
Yeah, not too many times I would agree. I'd love to hear your take on this as well. The no doubles defense, I kind of never understood it to begin with. I felt like the pitcher, if he can execute the game plan, could keep the ball in front of the outfielders, but right there, boy, I was wrong. That worked.
And there's his first base hit in this one. And with that, the go-ahead runs up to second now with only 1 away. Digging in the switch hitter, Rosell Herrera. So far, 2 for 3 in this one.
That was a well-executed pitch right there. Change-up down and away, but he just got beat with it. Nice job to flip it the other way into the outfield for an opposite field base hit.
Ready now, Gray Kessinger. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And a swing and a miss. He struck him out. And a big out there as the go-ahead run stays at third with 2 gone now. Now a ball hit in the air, and this looks like it'll get him out of it. Jenkins is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands.
Hey, get your pitch. No one better up there.
Standing in a perfect 4 for 4 so far. Jarvis. And we'll see if he can put together a rare 5-hit performance here. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. He's set. The 0-1. Yanked on the ground down the line. Here's the 0-2. Hit in the air down the right field line. Long run for the right fielder. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Every game has its offensive stars, and in this one, he arguably shined the brightest. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, Matty, he definitely led the way. You'll see there, he turned in a 4-hit performance, and that definitely keyed his guys to victory.
The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Tonight, the second of 4 to begin the week. Wade Miley is on the mound for Game 2. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, in this day and age where we're all into numbers and statistics, look at this whip.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Going back is the right fielder, and that one is gone!
There are certain guys in every lineup that you do not want to beat you. And this guy right now is swinging the bat so well, I'm not giving him a chance to do anything. He's too hot right now.
Coming to the plate now, Jarvis. He hit a 2-run jack in his first at-bat.
And in that last at-bat, it makes you think this guy might have went up there looking for the breaking ball.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Now at the plate, Jarvis. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. Line drive to center field. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
Yeah, and you can take a look at his numbers here. He's flirting with a little trouble here again. You'd like to see him find a way to get out of this inning and battle for another inning or so, but you also don't want him to give up a big number.
Now this is on the ground to first. We'll see if they can get 2. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. Jarvis will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. And he popped him up back into foul territory behind first, but this will land untouched.
Good pitch. Right here. Let's go, kid.
The 0-1 delivery. Right at the third baseman, and that'll end the inning.
Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with a victory and look on to the next one.
A 6-4 finish in tonight's affair. Louisville jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Wade Miley wins his 3rd of the season. Rookie Davis permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort.
11 hits, 1 error, and 11 runners left on base.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Tonight it's Game 3 of this 4-game set between the Rochester Red Wings and the Louisville. Tony Matos, a left-handed Canadian, gets the starting assignment here. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy's a fun guy to watch pitch. Not necessarily an overpowering guy. Has an ERA in the low 3s, but one thing he knows how to do.
One sack as that ball is into the gap in right center. Should be good for at least 2 bases. And a good job to get to it quickly and get it back in. That'll hold him to a 2-out single. So here's the cleanup hitter, Richie Pedroza. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And he is out on the tag. At the plate, Jarvis. He reached on a single in his first try. Now the pitch. Hit hard on the ground to third. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So they breeze through this half of the... Ready for another shot now. Jarvis. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitch.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Looking up is the right fielder. Still going back. And it's gone.
Well, if I was the manager, I would tell my pitchers to work around this guy. I mean, he's hit 3 home runs against them in this series. What more do they need to see? 4, 5? Jeez.
Jarvis will stand in as he's accounted for one of the biggest at-bats of the game so far. A 3-run shot back in the 5th that's really energized his ball club. Line towards center field. Jenkins is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory and look on to the next one.
8-5 tonight. Louisville took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. Tony Matos wins his 3rd of the season. Ramon Castaneda was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss.
8 runs on 11 hits, No errors. They left 7 men on base.
Welcome to MLB The Show. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Greg Bird. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. But a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll retire the side. Now in the box, Jarvis. And he's one of the more dangerous hitters in baseball right now, carrying a 10-game hitting streak into this one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Line toward the alley in left center. Kerrigan is there, and it's a very quick inning as the side is retired. Stepping in, Jimmy Kerrigan is back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. First, reined in, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So digging in now, Jarvis.
The first baseman, Jarvis.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit high and deep out to straightaway left. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Digging in, Felipe Vina. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
This is somewhat for concern. This guy needs to hit better left-handed against right-handed pitching.
And the 6th inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away. Standing in, Jarvis, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair.
And he's right here one time. Come on, guys.
Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now, 0-2.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Good time to try to put the ball down in the strike zone. You can either get a strikeout or a potential double play ball.
Rip it. Here you go.
The 0-2 once more. And a good 2-strike swing here as he's been fighting off some tough pitches, but the count will remain at 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Liner toward right center. Catch made here in medium deep right center, and the runner's breaking from third. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Boy, this one looked like it was headed.
Stepping into the box, Jarvis. 4th trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way as best you can. You have to approach this at bat just like any other. Otherwise, you're just getting in your own way. Boy, there's another opposite base hit right there, Dero. He's turning April showers into May foulers right now.
There's no doubt about it. This guy has gotten off to a hot start, but it's his ability to use the whole field. That's what's made the difference. He's not just pull happy or trying to push everything the other way. He's taking what the pitcher's giving him.
So it's first and second now. Nobody out. And that'll bring up a man who's a human highlight reel defensively, Kevin Pillar. Cronin ranging into shallow right. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Stepping up now, Tyler Stevenson. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And here's a swing and a miss. And that, folks, is a big out number 2. So stepping in, Bryson Stott in a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time.
This is a huge pitch right here. I don't think he wants to go 3-2 and have those runners be in motion.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. At the plate, Nick Gordon. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
Shortstop, Nick.
Ground ball right side. He's got it on to first, and they're an out away. 2 gone here in the 9th.
Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, These guys came away with the victory and look on to the next one.
Pitching and defense game 2-1, the final score this afternoon. The Bats.
This manager appeals to his hitters to be more discerning at the plate.
Time for baseball of the AAA variety as the show brings you coverage from the International League. Tonight, the first of this 3-game weekend series. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Jarvis. He drove in the other of the 2 runs in that game yesterday. First delivery to him on the way. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. From the belt, kicks and deals. This is line to left. Hawker is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. So striding forward now, Jarvis.
The designated hitter, Jarvis.
And a slider that catches a lot of the plate that time, and it's sent out to deep left center field. And this one is gone.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Now at the plate, Jarvis comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. This is hit pretty well out to left field. A ball that's carrying, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall.
He just scorched that ball off the wall, and now the question will be, should he have continued on or not? He thought about pushing it, I'm sure, but decided to play it safe. It would have been close, but I think this time he's probably right in staying at first.
And he misses with that one for ball 4. So that'll put runners on first and second now with 1 away. Into the box now, Mark Payton. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. Here's the 0-2. Lifted in the air out to right. Mancini is there, 2 down. Now at the plate, Kevin Pillar. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
Kevin.
1-1. Line toward the alley in left center. And this is down for extra bases, and with 2 out, this might get them both home. And they'll put the brakes on that runner at third, and that means the bases are loaded now with 2 away. Stepping in, Rosell Herrera, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
There's a lot of moving parts in some guys' swings. It usually takes them a month or so to get it ironed out.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Digging in, Jarvis. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First offering on its way. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. And this will add on to their lead. It's now a 5-2 ball game.
Boy, you know, in today's game, D-Row, pitchers are being taught high velocity, go get ahead, strike one. Boy, that didn't work in that situation.
Yeah, and guys have such put-away pitches, Dan. You don't want to go super deep in the count. Find yourself with 2 strikes on you, and here comes a nasty slider or a nasty split finger. He had an approach right there. He wanted to use an ambush tactic, and it worked.
A bouncer to the left side. Fielded cleanly. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Digging in and looking for more, Jarvis. It's been a nice game for him. 3 hits, including a homer to this point. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. And it's gone as they add still another.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
Well, just another day at the office for these guys. That stretches their winning streak to 5, and they're playing well in all 3 phases of the game. Pitching, fielding, and hitting. Who knows how long this will last.
9 runs, 14 hits, no errors. They left 16 men on base.
The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Tonight, game 2 of this 3-game weekend. So striding in, Jarvis. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Smoked on the ground left side. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
He looked a little bit out in front right there, but he's able to pull that ground ball through the hole for a single.
Digging in now, Richie Pedroza, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Grounded weakly toward third. Scooped up, throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. We've played an inning, still nothing. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Striding in once again, Jarvis. He singled his last time up. Line drive, that's a base hit into the right center field gap.
Go hard.
And a nice job to get the ball in quickly. He'll be held to a single here with nobody out. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Richie Pedroza.
Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire. He's been on a nice hot streak as of late, and I don't see it ending anytime soon.
And that's through into left field for a base hit.
Good at bat there. Good job.
Sometimes you just got to trust your hands. That pitch probably wasn't even in the zone for a base hit.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Kevin Pillar. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Wow, that's awfully impressive right there. The pitch before was really close. Called the ball. What does he do? He comes back with a better pitch and gets the punch out.
On a line, that's a base hit.
Stand up. Round it.
And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with 1 away. So stepping in, Rosell Herrera, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Swinging a blooper to the right side. Here comes Mancini. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Digging in, Gray Kessinger.
Now batting, third baseman, Gray.
Ready with the 0-1. Now a ball hit in the air, and this looks like it'll get him out of it. Mancini is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out it. Ready once again, Jarvis. Jarvis already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here.
Jarvis.
First offering on its way. This is line to left. Hawker is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out. Leading off the inning, Jarvis, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing.
Standing in, Jarvis. He'll go to work on getting that tying run home from second. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
Reined in. Come on, get here. And that's out number 1.
Well, baseball is a game of streaks and runs, so a 4-game skid happens to even the best of teams. The key is they didn't panic or press. They just came out here, played their game, and put the losing streak behind them, like professionals are supposed to do. Well done.
7 hits, 2 errors with 13 runners left on.
Triple-A baseball.
Batting third, the first baseman.
First delivery to him on the way.
Jarvis.
This is skied out toward right. Mancini moving back. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. In now, Jarvis. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Jarvis.
First pitch of the at-bat. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Mancini moving back. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jarvis. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Hard liner toward short. Well, this will be taken in out there at short, and that's the first out of the inning. Now batting, Jarvis.
Now batting, first baseman, Jarvis.
From the belt, kicks and deals to the right side and through a base hit. Root isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. He scores, and it is now 6-4.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a 1-run game where...
Hold on now, that ball is down and could score a run. And a good throw is going to hold that runner at third, so they're loaded now with only 1 away. Settling in now, Kevin Pillar.
Boy, this guy's been swinging a hot stick lately, and there's just another example. And even when he doesn't hit one on the barrel, he still manages another base hit.
Yeah, don't overthink it. When you're flowing like he is right now, he's hot as a pistol. Everything's falling.
Into center field, line drive base hit. 1 run is scored. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
And you know, this run might be the one that seals this thing for good. A 3-run deficit is tough enough to overcome, but a 5-run deficit feels like it might just be a little bit too much.
Now to the plate, Jarvis. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. This one's down to third. And this gets right through him, and that may be a run. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second.
Well, if anybody was wondering why they're losing, there's the reason. When you're given a chance to make a big play, you've got to make it. Or you're going to be on the wrong end of games more often than not.
And there is strike 3. So after what seemed like an hour, the side is retired. Now at the plate, Jeter Downs. They could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And gets this one down. And he'll just put it in his pocket. It's an infield single. Stepping into the box, Zue Lin. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Rounded to first. He's right there. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Well, that wasn't exactly a nail-biter, but it's always nice when you can get an offensive explosion like that and save your closer for another day.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Jimmy Lambert will be on the mound for the series opener. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. But this is taken in on the warning track as the runner will tag from second. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. Next will be the designated hitter, Jarvis. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Here you go.
Jarvis.
Attaboy. Hey now, here we go.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit hard on the ground towards second.
Go,
and he tries to get to the backhand, but it gets on by. 1 run scores. And the second run will score as that makes it a 2-0 ball game.
Hey, this one's a long way from being over, D-Roll, but that big base hit right there gives him a 2-run lead.
Yeah, Dan, without question right there. Huge at bat. Gives his team the lead. Hopefully the pitcher's able to settle down now. It's got some
dive, but it's in and out of the glove, and the run should score. And that'll bring home run number 3. It's now a 3-0 cushion. Digging in to try it again, Mark Payton. 0 for 1 here in the early going. A 3-0. There's ball 4. So coming to the plate, Kevin Pillar. And a big hit here with the bases loaded could really put this one out of reach early on. Here now the 2-2. Swing and a flare hit toward right. In there, a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. That makes it a 4-0 ball game. Striding forward now is the DH. Jarvis coming off the clutch 2-run single his last time up. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Stott stands at first with 1 out. Hard hit ball towards the hole. And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit.
Yeah, batting averages are much better 1-0 on a count than they are when the count is even. They opted to go with a pitch out to lead off the at-bat, and it obviously cost them. No real damage done yet, but now they've even got a tougher situation to deal with.
Richie.
And this is on the ground to first. Could be 2. To second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Stepping up to the plate, Jarvis. He singled his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. A leap at the wall, but forget it. It's gone. A home run.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Jarvis. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the 9th.
Looking for base runners here as they're down 2 playing on the road. Not an easy thing to do, trying to score runs or bunch hits together off of a closer. Man, when you're leading by 6 runs, you can't let that slip away. They were thinking about the celebration in the clubhouse a little too early, and now the other guys are celebrating in that other dugout. This one's going to sting for a long time.
9 runs on 13 hits. No errors. They left 9 runners on base.
Time for baseball. The show brings you coverage from the International League. Today, it's the second of the... Striding in, Jarvis. He's coming off a 3-hit performance in the loss last night. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit on the ground to third. Cuthbert fields it cleanly. To second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to... Striding into the box, Jarvis.
The designated hitter, Jarvis.
First pitch of the at-bat. Runners off for second. Hit on the ground to short. He's got it.
Run it out,
What a play, and that ends the inning. Ready for another chance? Jarvis. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. Line to the right side. And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit.
Hey, great hit right there.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
Well, I have to give credit to him on the mound for not letting that previous pitch get to him. He wanted it, but he didn't get the call. But I love how he didn't let it affect him, and he comes right back with another good pitch and gets the punch out.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. 1 hit, 1 left. Coming to the plate now, Jarvis. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
Pitching and defense game, 2-1, the final score this afternoon.
2 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base.
The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the... Into the box now, Jarvis. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Down the third baseline. Cuthbert gloves it.
Dig, run it out.
And the off-balance throw is right there for the third out, and a high degree. All set for the start of the inning. Into the box, Jarvis. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. He's ready. Here's the first offering. On a line, that's a base hit into left field.
Boy, there's a long drive bullet off the wall right there, but the outfielder does a really good job, D-Row, of getting that one quickly and getting it back in to keep him at first for a long single.
Yeah, and also nice job by the base runner not putting his head down, being over aggressive and getting thrown out at second base. He saw the play happening in front of him and put the brakes on and got back for a base hit.
Yeah, D-Row, I think he would have been toast if he tried to stretch that one into a double.
Now batting, left fielder.
At the plate, Mark Payton. The 1-1. Pulled high in the air out to right field. And there's out number 2 as this is taken in shy of the track, and the runner will have to retreat. Ready now, Tyler Stevenson.
Now batting, catcher, Tyler Stevenson.
Here you go. Let it fly right here.
And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. Coming to the plate now, Jarvis. He singled his last time up. Hard hit ball to short. Fielded cleanly.
Dig, get it up.
And the 6th inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away. Digging in once again, Jarvis.
Designated hitter, Jarvis.
First pitch coming. Here it is. He jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. Gone!
They seem to forget that the game started a while ago, but better late than never, I guess. Sometimes one big hit is all it takes to get a team going.
Now at the plate, Jarvis. He's 2 for 4 in the ball game.
Well, Matt, this is one of the problems. This guy's a good fastball, particularly low.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And foul, though it had the home run distance.
Hey, get a good one up there, huh?
Takes this the other way to right. That's in there. Base hit. Isbell rounds the corner and is headed home. Safe at the plate as they inch back here, but there's still a ways to go.
Boy, talking about having a game, D-Row, with that knock right there, his 4th RBI of this game.
Yeah, you put your key in the ignition to drive home after this one. You got a nice smile on your face as you check out the rearview mirror. 4 ribeye steaks does not happen often.
Erasmus is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. At the plate, Mark Payton. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one.
Mark Payton.
Now a swing, and he pops him up, and this should do it. Delabate is there. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Hey, it always feels good to win a baseball game, but when you can win one at home in front of your home crowd, all those fans cheering, this is a good win.
Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of minor league baseball. Tonight, the first of this 3-game weekend series between the Anthony Banda, a Texas-born left-hander, gets the starting nod. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, I'm really excited to watch this guy in this one. He strung together a solid season up to this.
Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. And this one will bounce into the wall.
Boy, there's a long drive bullet off the wall right there, but the outfielder does a really good job, D-Row, of getting that one quickly and getting it back in to keep him at first for a long single.
Yeah, and also nice job by the base runner not putting his head down, being over aggressive and getting thrown out.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Coming to the plate now, J.P. Crawford, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. On the ground over to first, reined in, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the second out, but meanwhile the run is in to score. Now in the box, Jarvis as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fly ball out toward left center field. Long run for the left fielder, and this will get all the way to the wall now. Root is on his way home, and he's safe at the plate. We're all square at 1 apiece. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Mark Payton. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Bolt makes the catch, and now they might be able to double them off at first.
Stepping in, Michael Brasso.
Now batting, first baseman, Michael Brasso.
Here it comes on 0-2. Oh, it's hit to third. 5, 4. The relay not in time as he beats the throw by a step. So digging in now, Jarvis.
The first baseman, Jarvis.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this is on the ground to short. Could be 2. On to first, and they get them both. Digging in, J.P. Crawford, runner in scoring position with two gone.
J.P. Crawford.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. First. He's got it. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Ready for another shot now. Jarvis. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, that's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
Skied into straightaway right. Right fielder is on the run. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning.
Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. Seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
Here now is our final line score. First for the victorious Bulls, 4 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 9 runners on base.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game weekend series between the Louisville Bats and... Stepping into the box, Jarvis. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Has a look, now the pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Coming down in buckets. Cats and dogs. Insert metaphor here. And the forecast is not showing any signs of relief.
You know, one of the big issues is player safety.
Now, meanwhile, the throw to second is there, and he is out trying to steal the base.
Stay hot now.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. O'Brien is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. Standing in, Jarvis. 0 for 1 here in the early going. This is line to left. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third.
That's a way to find that sweet spot right there.
Stepping up now, Richie Pedroza. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Long run for the right fielder. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. At the plate, Mark Payton.
The left fielder, number 34.
Now a throw over. Throw is up the line as it gets away. The tag, and he is out. So 2 runs on 3 hits. No. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Jarvis. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6. High in the air out to center field. And the 6th inning opens with a flyout, 1 away. Now at the plate, Jarvis. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Hey, there's a bullet off the wall. The outfielder does a really good job of getting that one in quickly, but I think they had a play there at second base.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on there, Dan. I got to believe you're busting it out of the box thinking 2 until somebody tells you no. I know it would have been a close play, but I think you got to
throw over to first, and he is out on the tag. So striding forward now, Jarvis. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. First delivery to him on the way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Line to the right side. But that finds the first baseman's glove, and that's a tough first.
Well, they had to put in a couple of extra innings of work, but hey, listen, a win is a win, and any win is good, especially on the road.
And this evening's contest comes to a close, 5-3 the final. Tyler Mahle gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. Time for baseball of the AAA variety as the show brings you coverage from the International League. Today, the finale of this 3-game weekend series between the Louisville Bats and the Durham Bulls. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Aaron Slegers, the right-hander from Arizona, will be doing the pitching. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matt, in a day and age where runs are scored at an alarming rate, this guy's been pretty rock solid. Last 3 starts, ERA under 2.00. Not an easy thing to do, and you'll know if he's on early. If he's good and on point in the first inning, that usually means he's going to be rock solid throughout the rest of the game.
Jarvis.
Pitch on the way. And there's a line drive, base hit to left field.
Pick it up.
Some 2-out success to keep the top of the first alive.
Yeah, he's going to have to work that sinker down in the zone. That's his bread and butter pitch, and if he's going to leave that belt high, that's going to spell disaster.
Into the box now, Richie Pedroza took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night.
Pedroza.
The 1-2 pitch. And he pops him up, drifting toward the left side of the infield. Edwards has got it, and the side is retired. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. Stepping in, Jarvis. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
Way to drive.
Coming to the plate now, Richie Pedroza, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Here's the 2-seam fastball that bears in a bit too tight. It's ball 4.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. Rogers scoops it up. Only play is going to be at first, so that'll go as an RBI that brings home the opening marker of the ball game.
Really good team at bat right there, right? Just put the ball in play. He does just that, gets the ground ball, and brings home the first run of the game from third.
Now the 0-2 pitch. This is on the ground over to first. Scooped up. Throw gets him. 2 down. Now at the plate, Rosell Herrera. He's got a chance to add to this early lead as he'll bat with a couple of guys in scoring position. This one's down to third. Right to him. Throw to first in time, and the big inning is avoided as the side is retired.
Let it fly, big guy. Here we go.
Digging in, Jarvis, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third.
Here we go.
First offering on its way. Line toward the gap in left center. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. 1 run is scored. The runner from second crosses the plate. It's a 3-2 ball game.
Hey, that makes this one a lot more interesting here in the middle innings, Dero. After being down by 1, big base hit drives in 2.
Yeah, that could be a huge knock right there, Dan, especially the way the bullpens have been throwing. They've been nasty. There's a lot of fuel out there, a lot of fire. Doesn't bode well for the offense.
So he sets him down swinging. Richie Pedroza is sent packing for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the right fielder, Kevin Long.
Hard on the ground towards short. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. In to score is the runner from third. It's 4-2.
That's just your classic Ribby knock right there, Dan. He's able to turn on the pitch he wanted right there and drive it into the outfield.
Good job getting the barrel to the ball right there, able to get that one through and picks up an RBI. Hard hit and a well-deserved run batted in.
Bolt is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So striding in, Jarvis. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th. To short, hit hard.
Come on, get here.
Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Digging in now, Jarvis. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Here we go now. Come on now. One time.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
And you know, the heavy stuff has finally arrived. This has got to be the hardest rain we've seen all afternoon.
Into center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit.
Round it.
And the run is in to score from second. It's a 7-3 ball game.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his 3rd RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Well, I tell you, those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Hey, drop him in. He's right.
Digging in and looking for more, Kevin Pillar. He's 1 for 4 for the game. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
I really liked it. He gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get him to chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
Stop.
This pitch is popped up. Low has a play. And that retires the side. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors in a row.
Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
And this afternoon's game ends 7-3. The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Tonight we get Hunter Green, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matty V, we're getting a chance to watch a guy that's been struggling a little bit lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of...
Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And the recovery will not be in time at first, and the inning will continue following the infield single. So here's the cleanup hitter, Mark Payton. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away. Digging in, Kevin Pillar. And he's seen his numbers on the rise here over the last 5 games or so. And this is going to dunk in out there, a base hit. And a good throw will wind up holding that runner at third, so the bases become loaded now with 2 gone.
Batting 6.
So stepping in, Tyler Stevenson. Certainly a big moment in this game. Bases loaded, tie score. Now here's a swing and a high pop-up drifting into shallow right field. Valerio is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded. Cesar Puello next. He comes in after a day of rest yesterday. We'll see if it did him any good. Fielded cleanly, and he'll take this to the bag himself, and the leadoff man set down to start the second. Digging in for his second at-bat, Jarvis. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit the other way out toward right field. Puello is there, 2 down. Striding in once again, Adrian Valerio comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. He's set. Here comes the 1. Hit hard to the right side. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And the recovery's too late as he's able to beat the throw to first. So definite problems on that last play, and they'll hit the first baseman for the error. Off in the 6th inning. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Line to the right side.
Runner, eat it.
In now, Jarvis. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible. The gap. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back.
Well, they're still down, but this homer right there might light a fire. We'll see if this gets him going.
Standing in, Jarvis. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. Reyes will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
The center fielder.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and that'll bring up a man who's a human highlight reel defensively, Kevin Pillar. And this ball is popped up, drifting back behind the mound. Valerio is under it, 2 gone. Now batting, Tyler Stevenson. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far.
Tyler Stevenson.
And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Rosell Herrera. And a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. Skied into very shallow right.
You're going.
And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over.
Your attention, please. Pinch hitting for Indianapolis, number 77, Jason Vosler.
First baseline, reined in. Throw to the plate. And after that head scratcher, everybody's going to be safe. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Ke'Bryan Hayes. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Hayes.
First. Scooped up. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. And tonight's comes to a conclusion, 6-1 the final. The Indianapolis Indians took the lead in the fourth and held on until the end.
Here now is our final line score. First for the victorious Indianapolis Indians, 6 runs, 8 hits, no errors. They left.
Welcome to MLB The Show in this presentation of minor league baseball. Tonight, the second of 4 to begin the week between the Indianapolis Indians. Jose De Leon will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike.
Hey, down 0-2, he better be leery of this guy's nasty changeup. He has the ability to bury it down and away or down and in wherever he wants to. So you got to be on point with this one.
But the throw bounces on him at first, and the inning's going to continue.
Man, as we take another look at this in slow motion, you can see that the first baseman makes a great effort to scoop it out of the dirt. Almost had it, but it squirts out of the pocket, and the man's on board with a throwing error.
Well, you take a look at our visiting club as they take the field tonight. They'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins.
Yeah, Matty, they started this road trip off right. Yesterday, there was one common theme.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So a runner at first with 1 man gone, and up next will be Guillermo Heredia. From the belt, kicks and deals. Surprise here as he's going to try to lay one down. And he will not have a play behind him. It's an infield single. The pitcher, Wei-Chung Wong, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. The 0-1 on its way. A bunt attempt here. Jarvis is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Now to the plate, Jarvis. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And there's 1 down now. Now at the plate, John Ryan Murphy.
Now batting, the catcher, John Ryan Murphy.
The 1-2. Back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. There's 1. But wisely, no thought of a return throw, and the inning will continue. Settling in now, Jarvis. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. There's a line drive, and he's swinging it as good as anyone, folks. The streak will continue. He's got a base hit.
Hey, guys, that's an excellent job right there. That's a back foot slider. Usually those are kryptonite for most batters, and he's able to fight it off, keep his hands inside the baseball, and deliver a base hit.
Here's the 0-1. Right side, hit hard. And that's through for a hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup card because he's on fire. That's his 2nd hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stopping.
Third baseman, Reese Hines.
Heading out towards shallow right.
Halfway.
Coelho has to come in a few steps, but he has it for route number 1. Stepping into the box, Tyler Stevenson. A hit in 2 tries so far. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule. Digging in to try it again, Kyle Isbell. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Jarvis over at second. Pilar at first, 2 out in the inning. Hit out towards second. He's right there. And the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. So coming to the plate, Stefan Alamez is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra away from tying this thing up.
So definite problems on that last play, and they'll hit the first baseman for the error. Leading off the inning, Jarvis, and they'll need him to get something going here. First pitch on its way. In the air now, out to right field. Right fielder is on the run. He's there and records the first out. Stepping up to the plate, Jarvis. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Line drive to left.
Get up, ball.
Oh, and he can't come up with it.
Find the ball.
Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense comes back to bite you. As a pitcher, were you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, Dero. You're so concerned about on the mound trying to get that white ball to that dark brown or black glove that I never really ever turned around to even notice where they were playing. I was concerned about getting the guy out, swinging the bat.
And that is into right field, a base hit. And not in time as he just crosses the plate in time. Striding in, Rhys Hines, struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here.
Boy, that's an aggressive send there, Dero, because this outfielder has a very strong throwing arm.
When you're sitting in the hitter's meeting, that's stuff they go over. So every base runner is on notice, knowing that this guy's got one of the strongest arms in the league, but they challenged him, and it worked.
Tyler Stephenson.
Here now the 2-2. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. 1 there. Back to first, so they get the double play, but the run does come in to score.
Yeah, these guys don't care where they play. They've now taken the first 2 of a 4-game road set, and they're guaranteed at least a split. Now we'll see if they can take the series tomorrow.
For the victorious Indianapolis Indians, 9 runs, 14 hits, 3 errors. They left 12 men on base.
AAA baseball for you now on the show as we present. Alex Lang will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, hitters have had their way with this guy this year. This is a stat any pitcher doesn't want to have attached to him. The league hitting over 300. That's righties and lefties hitting over 300 against this guy. That's something he's going to drastically have to improve on.
0-1, here it comes. And there's a base hit on the line.
Pick up the ball.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball, middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
The left fielder, Mark Payton.
The 3-1. And he misses with that one. Ball 4, and that's going to load the bases now with still only 1 away. Striding into the box, Kevin Pillar. And in case you haven't been keeping up the tabs on him, arguably he's been one of the hottest hitters in the league over the last 7 or so games. Ryder is under it. Into the box now, Gray Kessinger. In 8 at-bats in the series, he's collected 3 hits.
Gray Kessinger.
Comes set, the 0-1. Weekly hit to third. Reined in. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. Coming to the plate now, Jarvis. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble.
Round it.
And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly. Into the box, Mark Payton. He drew a walk his first time up.
Boy, D-Roll, you feel like a pitcher there. You caught a break. That went off the wall. That should definitely have been extra bases.
Yeah, as a teammate, you can handle the physical mistakes. It's the mental mistakes that grind you.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. At the plate, Guillermo Heredia.
Number 5.
Here's the 0-1 pitch.
Heredia.
Bounce to first. He's got it. And he is called out at first on a close play as he just does get to the bag. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Domingo Robles. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Ready now, Oniel Cruz. No hits to this point.
The shortstop, Oniel Cruz.
The right side. And that'll find its way into right field for a one-out single.
Hold.
Leading off the inning, Jarvis, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Hit hard up the middle. And that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swinging there as he's on to kick off the inning.
All right, let's see if that leadoff single gets him going right now. They've taken it on the chin for most of this game, being a little passive at the plate in their approach. Let's see if that starts them off and they start to go more ambush tactics.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down.
Really impressive pitching right there. Sometimes as a pitcher you can get frustrated when you make a good pitch and you don't get that call from the umpire. But what does he do? He comes back with a good pitch and gets the strike.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Reyes is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Digging in once again, Gray Kessinger. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end.
1 hit, 1 left. Ready for another chance? Jarvis. He's looking to go 4 for 4 with a base hit right here. Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Into the corner and slicing foul.
Come on, big guy. Get your pitch right here.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit hard to short. Scooped up.
Go hard.
And that's the second out. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, not the longest outing you'll ever see, 6 innings, but he definitely was a factor in the game. Did a good job while he was out there, and he gets the W because of it.
Pitching and defense game, 2-1, the final score this afternoon. The Bats came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. So with runners at the corners here and 2 gone, it looks like they'll make a move to the bench, and we'll have a pinch hitter coming on now.
Pinch hitting for the Bats, number 27, Jarvis.
Hit high and deep out there to left center field. Looking up is Heredia. See you later. Over the wall, a home run.
Wow, the pitching staff has to love this one, right? They were down 1, and with 1 swing of the bat, they're up 2. What a turnaround in this one.
Luis Gonzalez is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 28, Luis Gonzalez.
Some more good work out of the bullpen as he notches his 10th save of the season right there. Nice job.
6-3 the final score today. The Bats rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Caio Rimea gets the win in relief.
An agent checks in with a client currently in the minors.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Tonight, the first of this 3-game weekend series between the Louisville Bats and the Toledo Mud Hens. It's Tyler Alexander gets the call for Game 1 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny? Digging in the switch hitter, Steve Hage, hitting a little over 250 coming into action in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on.
Play ball.
Coming to the plate now, Jarvis. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Line toward right center.
Nice rip.
And that's in there. Base hit.
Find the ball. Round it.
The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Hey, nice way to start a new series, D-Roll. The thing you want to do is try to score early. It's always nice to win the first game of a series.
Yeah, they're coming out swinging right here, trying to set the tone and let everybody breathe a deep sigh of relief. Hopefully get this first game under our belt.
Hit out towards second. And that'll get on through into right field for a base hit. And that'll score the run from third as they go up 2-0 now.
Boy, that's a tough one right there if you're a pitcher, D-Roll. You think you make a decent pitch, ball hit to the hole right through there. You're hoping it can get knocked down. Instead, base hit, run batted in.
Yeah, and as the batter right there, you're taking off your batting gloves, giving dabs to the first base coach. Glad that found the hole right there. Ribeye steak, chalk one up.
Wait for a good one. Try to
now at the plate, Kyle Isbell. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest. The 3-1. Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run. At the plate, Jarvis. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
Dan, this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time it's about 150 ABs to 200 ABs. Where you start figuring out what type of season you're going to have. He's obviously in May, and he's on fire.
D-Roll, he's been locked in from day one of this season, and it's continuing right now. Anything that is around the strike zone, he feels he can get the barrel to it, and he continues to hit line drives.
Stepping in, Tyler Stevenson. He drew a walk his first time up.
Catcher, Tyler Stevenson.
Hit to short. Reined in. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So a good job for him there to bounce back after getting. Now in the box, Jarvis. He singled his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. Drilled right back up the middle. And that is through into center field. A base hit. Now a long throw to third. And this will get in there too late. He's in there at third. So striding in, Mark Payton, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up. Just 90 feet away at third. The tag, and he is out. Striding forward now is the DH. Frank Schwindel comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. On the ground to the right side. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Digging in, Jarvis. As he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes this the other way to right. And this is going to plate at least 2 of those runners as it's down for extra bases. The tying run is in to score from second. It's a 9-9 ball game. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Mark Payton. And their runners at the corners now.
Hey, after being down by 2,
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Ready for another shot now. Daz Cameron. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Hit on the ground to third. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. To second for 1. Relay to first is too late, so no double play, but no run scored. Stepping into the box, Jarvis. He drove home 2 with a single in his last plate appearance. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike 1.
Come on, big guy. See it? Grab it right here.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Cameron is in retreat as he pulls it in for the first out. Standing in, Will Doms. He has no prior history against this pitcher. 1-1, here it comes. This is on the ground over to first. He's right there, and he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base. Stepping up now, Jarvis. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it.
He goes with the slider that time, and it's driven to deep right field. Doms is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out.
Wow, that was a fun one to watch. A great game for guys with the sticks, but for pitchers, not so much. A classic slugfest, and they walk away on top in the end.
12-10 is the final score in this one. Time for baseball of the AAA variety as the show brings you coverage from the International League. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game. Matt Manning is on the mound for Game 2. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy's a fun guy to watch pitch. Not necessarily an overpowering guy. Has an ERA in the low 3s, but one thing he knows how to do, he knows how to pitch, and he knows how to minimize damage. If you're going to have an ERA in the low 3s in this day and age, you're doing a lot of things right, and this guy should be fun to watch in this one.
At the plate, Richie Pedroza. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. Gets him out in front as this is hit in the air down the right field line. Doms is over near the line now as he makes the catch for the second out of the inning. Now at the plate, Kevin Pillar. And you see what he's done in recent action. Obviously seeing the ball well right now. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Center fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Next will be the designated hitter, Jarvis. He reached on a single in his first try. Now here it comes. Jarvis brings a ton of pop to the plate with him, particularly against right-handed pitching. Some guys don't drive the ball as well when facing a pitcher who throws from the same side that they swing the bat, but that's certainly not the case here.
Yeah, this guy just absolutely.
So digging in now, Jarvis. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike one. Line towards center field. Jones is back, and he'll get there to make the play for out number 2. So striding forward now, Jarvis. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Jones will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Jarvis. He flew out in his last at-bat. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. And a very important insurance run comes around to score from second.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. So disaster strike. And this evening's contest comes to a close. 5-3 the final. The Bats came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Keuri Mea earns his 3rd win of the year in relief.
5 runs on 11 hits. No errors. They left 11 men on.
Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of minor league baseball. Today it's the rubber match of this 3-game series between the Louisville Bats and... Into the box now, Jarvis. He's been productive at the plate in the series with 6 hits coming into this one. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and it's a foul ball. Jimenez has over 40 innings on his line so far with a dominant sub-3 ERA, good by anybody's standards. He's got it. There's one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Now at the plate, Jarvis. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd. Here comes the first pitch. Hot shot to 3rd. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Stepping in, Jarvis. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Popped him up. Dixon is over now, and he's got it for route number 2. Digging in now, Jarvis. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matty.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Going back is the right fielder, and just short of a home run, this ball's off the wall.
That's a great AB.
Hey, there's a bullet off the wall. The outfielder does a really good job of getting that one in quickly, but I think they had a play there at second base.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on there, Dan. I got to believe you're busting it out of the box thinking 2 until somebody tells you no. I know it would have been a close play, but I think you got to err on the aggressive side right there.
Clemens backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. Digging in, Mark Payton. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. He's set. The payoff pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left to do. It was mostly pitching and defense in this one, but the man you see here made some noise with the bat, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
He was one of a few guys that really swung the bat well in this game with a pair of base hits. He helped propel his...
This coach wants his players ready to rise to the challenge of clutch moments.
The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the digging in, Jarvis, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Long run for the center fielder, but he won't get there. It falls in. So here's the cleanup hitter, Mark Payton, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble.
Make your turn. Go two.
And now it'll rattle up against the wall. And a good job to get to it quickly and get it back in. That'll hold him to a 2-out single.
Take a look at this again in slow motion. He tracks this thing all the way, gets his hands quickly through the zone, and just rips it down the left field line, just how they draw it up.
Lifted in the air out to right.
Come on, dig.
And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. An inning in the books tonight. Digging in for his second at-bat, Jarvis. He singled his last time up. First pitch on its way. Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. Now this will rattle up against the wall. And the runner will score from second. Now the relay home. Throw won't get him.
Hey, this one's a long way from being over, D-Roll, but that big base hit right there gives him a 2-run lead.
Yeah, Dan, without question right there. Huge at bat. Gives his team the lead. Hopefully the pitcher's able to settle down now. He's got some runs on his back, and he's able to go out and execute.
Fielded cleanly. The second for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that. So stepping in, Shea Langoliers. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Both teams with 6 hits so far. Pitch popped up. Jarvis shading to his right. And that ends the inning. So 2 runs on 1 hit, and the 1 hit. Striding in once again, Jarvis coming off the clutch 2-run single his last time up. This one's down to third. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So it's no runs, no base hit. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Patrick Weigel, and a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone. Roller toward the hole, scooped up. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Ready once again, Jarvis, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Ready to deliver, here's the first pitch. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball here, 0-1.
One time. Come on, guy.
Leaps and makes a terrific catch, and with that, the side is retired.
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now, one of the next two, the series is theirs.
Gwinnett Stripers, 8 runs on 14 hits. No errors. They left 12 men on base.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the Gwinnett Stripers and the Louisville Bats. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next.
Batting third.
First pitch on its way. Late swing, but he's still able to get a lot of this one out toward deep right field. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one.
That's how the manager drew it up right there. Hold the visiting team scoreless and then grab a huge home run in the first.
In now, Jarvis. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
In the last at-bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it.
And the right fielder is there to make the catch, and the inning is over. Now batting, Jarvis. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Grounded down the third baseline, but this is foul for the first strike. 0-1 count. Here it is. Line toward the gap in left center.
Go.
And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Standing in, Michael Gutierrez.
Michael Gutierrez.
Pulls this one into right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Leading off the inning, Jarvis, and they'll need him to get something going here. Ripped down the first base line. This gets foul. It's 0-1. And now a pitch on the way. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left. Hard hit ball to short. He's got it.
Beat it out. Come on.
And there's one away.
Yeah, and they just keep on keeping on. Got a nice little run going here, winning 4 in a row and playing with a lot of confidence. Success is never guaranteed in this game, so you have to appreciate it when it comes.
Gwinnett Stripers, 9 runs, 12 hits. 1 error. They left 10 men on base.
AAA baseball for you now on the show as we present coverage from the International League. Today, Tony Matos, the left-handed Canadian, gets the starting assignment here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy is doing quite a job against lefties. He's held lefties to an under 200 batting average to start the season, so he's doing a lot of things right when the lefties step into the batter's box.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Mark Payton. Comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. Ready on 1 and 2. Oh, double play ball to second. 4.
Right, he's up.
And he has some trouble with it. Now at the plate, Reese Hines. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
The third baseman, Reese Hines.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. To second for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side. Now to the plate, Jarvis. Jarvis 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit hard. Jarvis brings a ton of pop to the plate with him, particularly against right-handed pitching. Some guys don't drive the ball as well when facing a pitcher who throws from the same side that they swing the bat. But that's certain. Meanwhile now, this is trouble down that right field line. This should be extra bases. Stott rounds third and is digging for the plate. The tag, and he's safe. They've taken the lead. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mark Payton. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Wow, that's awfully impressive right there. The pitch before was really close. Called the ball. What does he do? He comes back with a better pitch and gets the punch out.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end.
So they scratch across a run here on no hit. Stepping into the box, Breivik Valera.
Number 2.
Harris at second, Larson at first, 1 gone. On to short, this could be 2. There's 1. Out. On to first, not in time as he just hits the bag ahead of the throw. Digging in to try it again. Jarvis. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th.
Jarvis.
And a curveball in for a strike.
Ooh, I'm shocked he got away with that one, boys. Curveball right down the middle of the plate. And for him to take that pitch looking, he had to be sitting on something else, but he should have pulled the trigger.
Let's go, big fella.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Oh, high. Deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 15 for him.
Get your pitch, huh?
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Jarvis, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning.
Hey, get a good one. Get a good piece.
Settling in now, Jarvis. He'll be the one to get us going here in the bottom of inning number 9. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. That one is out of here. This game is tied.
Boy, that can be demoralizing. You have the lead, and you give up a home run in the bottom of the 9th to tie it. Now you just have to continue to play this one out.
So the lineup really helped carry them to victory here in this one, and this man was a big reason why. He's our tops player of the game.
Well, he blasted a couple of balls over the wall in this one. Really put the guys on his back and carried him to the victory.
A 1-run finish today, 5-4 the final score. The Bats came through. Welcome to MLB The Show in this presentation of minor league baseball. Tonight it's the first of 4 between the Norfolk Tides. Hunter Green will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, you take a look at this guy's number. One of the things that jumps out at you is that ERA. It's into the 4s. But that doesn't necessarily indicate what kind of pitcher this guy is. If he brings his A game, he can shut anybody down. The problem he's had.
The throw to first is there. The inning is over. Leading off the inning, Jarvis. And they'll need him to get something going here. Hot shot on the ground to short. He's right there. 1 away. Stepping up to the plate, Jarvis. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Line towards center field. Williams will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So coming to the plate, Jarvis. First pitch coming. Here it is. A ground ball to third, and they could get 2. To second for 1. On to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over. A 5-0 finish tonight. Norfolk jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Connor Fisk notches his 3rd win of the year, and it's a dandy, a complete game, 3-hit performance. Time for baseball of the AAA variety as the show brings you coverage. Striding into the box, Jarvis, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. From the belt, kicks and deals. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. A dive, he's got it. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Striding in, Jarvis. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit out towards second. And there's out number 2. Into the box now, Jarvis. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. Page is off of first with 2 away. Pitch out,
1-1.
Nothing doing. But this will be pulled in out there at second base, and that'll be that. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors.
Hey, let it fly right here.
Coming to the plate now, Jarvis. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And that gets through, so he'll have his first base hit, make him 1 for 4 in the game now.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over.
Well, just another day at the office for these guys. That stretches their winning streak to 5, and they're playing well in all 3 phases of the game. Pitching, fielding, and hitting. Who knows how long this will last?
The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball. Alex Lang, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, hitters have had their way with this guy this year. This is a stat any pitcher doesn't want to have attached to him. The league hitting over 300. That's righties and lefties hitting over 300 against this guy. That's something he's going to drastically have to improve on.
He's running. Line drive to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Page rounds the corner and is headed home. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Martin takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out. Into the box, Kevin Pillar. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night.
Hey, get your pitch up there. Come on now.
Heading out towards shallow right. Diaz is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. It's a run on 2 hits, 1 left. We'll go on to the top of inning number 2. Louisville's out in front here, 1-0.
Hey, your pitch.
At the plate, Jarvis. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and he's got to feel super confident right now. He's the only real offense in this game. Guys on the mound have been executing every pitch.
Here it comes, 1-0. And a breaking ball falls in there for a strike. It's 1-1.
Your pitch. Right here. Let's go, kid.
A ball and 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that for this offensive player. After coming off a curveball, the old push the throttle and pull it is being used.
Runners on first with 1 down. Hit high and deep out to straightaway left. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Ready now, Jarvis. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Jarvis.
Here comes the first pitch. This is line to left. And that'll get down out there.
Here you go. Make the turn. Make the turn.
They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second.
Hey, with that base hit right now, the lead's 3-0. And the way their pitcher's going, D-Row, that might hold up in this one.
Yeah, and you're well aware of it, Dan, as an offense, just trying to put those extra runs across the board. You can take a look at the guy on the slab, toeing the slab. He's on fire right now.
The left fielder, number 24.
Digging in once again, Mark Payton, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. And he will take ball 4. First and second now with nobody out. Ready for another chance? Kevin Pillar. He flew out in his last at-bat. The 1-1. Hit back up the middle. Reined in. A step on the bag for 1. On to first, so he comes right out of the bullpen and gets the double play.
Good pitch on the ground ball there, and an even better job up the middle to take it himself and turn 2. Pretty smooth.
Now at the plate, Tyler Stevenson, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. The 0-2 delivery. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Leading off the inning, J.J. Schaefer, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. First. Oh, just a brutal hop, and it goes right by him. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Coming to the plate again, J.J. Schaefer, as he'll bat for the second time in the inning. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. He's on the ground over to first. The throw will go to third, and he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Coming to the plate now, Jarvis. He singled his last time up. First pitch on its way. Back up the middle, and that gets through for a 1-out base hit. Long throw to third. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
Wow, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his 3rd single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4. Not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
At the plate, Kevin Pillar. And their runners at the corners now.
Number 5. Kevin.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Schaefer is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out.
Come on, big guy. One time.
Digging in and looking for more. Jarvis. He'll look to keep it going. 3 for 4 so far in the ball game. He sends it out to left field. Well hit. Left fielder looking up. Still ranging back. Gone!
Well, some people would say this homer is wasted because they're down so big tonight, but I'm not one of them. I think anything you can build on and take into the next game is valuable, and at least they're still battling. You can just see that the confidence is radiating off of them out there right now. That's 6 wins in a row, and this looks like a train that's not about to slow down anytime soon.
AAA baseball for you now on the show as we present coverage from. Coming to the plate now, Jarvis, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1. This year against right-handed pitching, Jarvis is hitting over 400. Doesn't matter if you're talking about a series of games or a whole career, that's an impressive figure.
You want to talk about having a career season, Matty. This guy's batting.
And this will get all the way to the wall now.
Hold it here.
And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out.
Boy, Dero, we're looking at a big inning right here with that single. Bases are loaded, yet no runs have scored in this inning.
Yeah, and that's exactly what that pitcher wants you to think. You have to eliminate the noise, Dan. Just try and drive in the guy from third base. Don't put pressure on yourself that you have to get everyone in with one swing of the bat. Pass the baton and keep the line moving.
And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score. Now in the box, Mark Payton looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Chopped at the plate. That winds up foul.
Hey, get your pitch up there and do something with it. Let's go.
0-2. Here it comes. Grounded to the right.
You're up.
And that's through into right field for a base hit. 1 run scores. And they won't push things here as they'll hold the second runner at third, so they're loaded now with still nobody out.
Batting 6.
So striding in, Kevin Pillar. He could really open this lead up early if he can deliver here with the bases loaded. Now the 3-2 pitch. Hard hit at third. One there. On to first, and they turn the double play.
Hey, bases loaded. Last thing you want to do is ground into a double play, and that's just what he does. 1 run scores, but you don't get an RBI.
Stepping in, Jarvis. He reached on a single in his first try. Right down Broadway that time. Strike 1.
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. A swing and a ground ball to third.
Come on, run
to first, and there were 2 down. Digging in, Jarvis. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike.
0-1.
All right, come on now. What time? Let's fly.
Curveball, swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Hey, with first base open, pitcher's definitely going to nibble and try and see if the hitter expands the zone.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And that's by him into right field for a base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with one away.
Dan, this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time it's about 150 ABs to 200 ABs where you start figuring out what type of season you're going to have. He's obviously in May, and he's on fire.
D-Road, he's been locked in from day one of this season. It's continuing right now. Anything that is around the strike zone, he feels he can get the barrel to it.
And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Boy, this guy's having a great game here so far, D-Row. Home run earlier in the night, and that base hit right there drives in his third run batted in of this game.
Yeah, you drive to the park every day hoping your rhythm and timing is on point with that pitcher's windup, and that's exactly been the case today. He not only mixed in that big bomb, but now he's got 3 ribbies to boot.
Number 34.
Ready for another shot now. Mark Payton, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
The right fielder, number 5, Kevin Pillar.
Now a softly hit ball down the line to third.
Come on, slide. Pick it up,
On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. So 1 run on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on base. 5 innings complete. The Bats lead it 6-1. Stepping into the box, Jarvis. He's 2 for 3 thus far.
Jarvis.
Here comes the first pitch. Line to the right side. That's in there. Base hit.
On the back. Find the ball.
And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Richie Pedroza. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. And look out. That's in very tight, and it's ball 4.
Oh, that's a walk that could really change the complexion of the game. With the bases loaded, if he gives up a base hit right here, it could get real ugly.
Standing in, Mark Payton. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
And he can't allow the same thing to happen in this situation. This is a big-time spot in this game. He's got to find a way to put the ball in play.
Ground ball right side. Fielded cleanly to second for 1. Onto the pitcher covering at first, and it's your textbook 3-6-1 double play that'll get him out of the inning. Just what the doctor ordered. He gets the double play to get him out of the inning. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this.
Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory, and look on to the next one.
And tonight's comes to an end, 6-3 the final. Louisville jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Wade Miley earns win number 4 on the season. David Hess struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. Lucas Sims records the save, his 12th of the season. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Sometimes dreams do come true. This player is about to get the chance that millions only dream of. The chance to see if he's got what it takes to make it in the show. A fast-rising young player is welcomed for the first time to a major league roster. At least for today. His new skipper offers words of wisdom and inspiration as he prepares to make his debut appearance on the show's big stage.
And welcome show as we ramp up to the first pick, our Topps Player Spotlight. And he'll make his Major League debut in this one. Heidi Watney has more on. Tonight, an intriguing matchup. And the Cincinnati Reds.
If he can avoid the big inning.
To the wall. Modi is on it. Skied into straightaway right. Jarvis, a hit in two, a swing and a high drive there.
And now the question will be, should he have...
Brian O'Grady, 0 for 2.
He took a look at the defense and saw where...
Tucker Barnhart becomes out round over to first in his first major league game.
Way is not the fact that he went 3 for...
That's out number 1. Now at the plate, Brian O'Grady. The switch hitter, Tucker Barnhart. So striding forward now, Jarvis. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. But this is foul for the first strike. Davies has racked up over 800 innings in his big league career and posts a respectable ERA in the high 3s.
Hey, find some green, baby. Find some green.
The windup and back up the middle and in for a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches base to start out their half of the second inning.
Great job right there.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
The left fielder.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. This is pulled into right. But it in for the first out. At the plate, Brian O'Grady.
Batting sixth. The center fielder, Brian O'Grady.
Left side. Dozier. The relay on to first. The double play and the side. Now at the plate, Jarvis. He reached on a single in his first try.
Jarvis.
Hard on the ground towards short. And that's make it 2 for 2 in this one.
Good AB, kid. That boy.
Stepping in, Jesse Winker hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
Return throw is in time, and what... Jason Castro, the catcher, is in. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point.
Hey, one away.
First. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. Into the box now. Jarvis. 2 base hits, both singles to this point.
It doesn't look very promising so far.
Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. And it's gone. And good for him. Jarvis. Digging in now, Jarvis. It's been a nice game for him. 3 hits, including a homer to this point. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. This one's down to third.
Come on,
Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So it's a tight spot here. First and second, 1 man out, and that'll bring up the power-hitting second baseman, Brian Dozier. Here's a little chopper up the middle to second for 1. On to first, but good hustle as he's able to avoid the double play here.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
7-5 tonight's final.
San Diego Padres. 7 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 6.
And it would appear we'll see a pinch hitter here as he'll try to get something started with the bases empty and 2 away.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. Pinch hitting for the Reds. Number 27, Jarvis.
Popped him up. Hosmer in foul ground. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Diego Hernandez will come on to make his 40th appearance. A 7-0 shutout final today. San Diego jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Chris Paddock earns his 6th.
A newcomer to the big leagues is interviewed about a milestone moment in his young career. A manager draws attention to a telling defensive stat.
Afternoon baseball here on the show. Coming up, we've got a good match.
Play ball.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
David Bodie.
Ball 1, no strike.
Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in Eugenio Suarez. Lays off 1-0.
Play ball.
Now batting, Eduardo Lopez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Yankees, the shortstop, Eduardo Lopez.
Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
Let's play ball.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Gio Urshela. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. And he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. A bouncer up the middle. Scooped up. 1 there. Back to first, but he wasn't able to set his feet that time as he gets knocked down, and they only get 1. Digging in, Giancarlo Stanton.
Batting 5th, the left fielder.
Has a look, now the pitch.
Play ball.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Jarvis. He'll get to take his first cuts here. No balls and 1 strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he goes with the pitch here and drives it the other way to deep right. Gone to lead off the inning.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup, so.
Digging in, Jarvis. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
And that's been the entire offense so far in this one. They've been shut down other than that.
And there's a line drive base hit to left field. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Boy, he had to be sitting on a fastball, Dero, right there, because he pulls this one and gets the barrel to it to drive that runner in from third.
Yeah, Dan, you could.
And the tag is on him to retire the sub. Striding in once again, Jarvis. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball.
Hey, he hangs it, you bang it, kid. Here you go.
Popped him up. Voit has room in foul territory, and he makes the catch for the second out. That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 2-2. Drilled on the ground to short, right to him. To second for 1, and the relay won't nearly be in time as he's there easily. Ready once again, Jarvis. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. First delivery to him on the way. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
Heading out towards shallow right. Judge is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Man, facing Chapman is not for the faint of heart as he unleashes fireball after fireball. Gets the final out here and another save. What a weapon Chapman is.
11 hits, 1 error. They left 15 men on.
MLB The Show's Cup. So stepping in, Jarvis, hoping to stay hot. He had a couple of hits, including a home run yesterday. There's a swing and a high, deep drive headed for the right field corner. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. 1 strike now from Cole. Smoke toward the hole. And that finds its way through for a base hit. So 1 gone in the inning here with a runner at first. And next to bat will be Jesse Winker. Now the payoff pitch home. He loses him on ball 4. And now the designated hitter for the Reds, J.D. Davis. And now the Reds look to push more across the plate in the opening frame. Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get to second for 1. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn 2, and it gets in now. Jarvis. He'll lead things off against Garrett Cole. This one's down to third. Reined in.
Hard 90.
Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. Judge on at first, nobody out.
Left fielder, Giancarlo.
Slow grounder to first. He's right there. Standing in, Jarvis, and he always poses a threat, of course. One of the true superstars in the game today.
Come on, let it fly right here.
Here's the first pitch to him. And now the second pitch of the inning is hit in the air to center. And he will run this one down, moving to his left, and that's the second out of the inning. And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. No hits to this point.
Giancarlo.
And gets this one down. Oh, he may have been a little disoriented there or something. That's going to allow his man to reach first safely.
The batter.
So a runner at first now with one away. And striding into the plate, it'll be Miguel Andujar. Now he gets the ground ball to first. This might be two. And he is out on the tag. Now at the plate, Jarvis. And he's about as dangerous as they come. Without a doubt, he's one of the true icons in the sport today.
One time. Hey, like you can up there, huh? No one better.
Hey, you can do it. No one
First
better.
pitch of the at-bat. Hard liner to center field. Hicks has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
Stand up. Pick it up.
And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with one away.
Good read there at second base to know he could make it to third. This was an awfully quick series, and it ended in a split. I have a feeling these two teams could have played a 20-game series and would have ended tied. Two evenly matched, well-coached ball clubs.
A one-run finish, 4-3, the final tally today. Cincinnati came through late, taking the lead in the eighth. We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. A Memorial Day get-together for you here at the ballpark between the Cincinnati Reds and the Miami Marlins. The Fish. Dustin Beggs gets the call for Game 1 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, you take a look at this guy's ERA. Any ERA under 4 is pretty good in this day and age of baseball when we have all these high-scoring, high-flying affairs. This guy knows how to pitch. He knows how to control the running game. And most importantly, he's not afraid to throw strikes. We'll see how he does in this one.
First offering on its way. This is line to left. Hannah is there, and they go down in a hurry here as his side is quickly retired. Leave one. Digging in for his second at-bat, Jarvis. First pitch on its way. Hard hit ball to short. He's got it.
Come on.
Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Up next from Miami, Jamison Hannah. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
Jamison Hannah.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. First baseline. Oh, and this goes right past him. And the run will score from second here as this is now a 3-0 game. Ready now for the Marlins, Dustin Beggs. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Still on with 2 strikes as he puts this one down. And he'll just put it in his pocket. It's an infield single. Now to the plate, Jarvis. Jarvis, he got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Line drive, that's a base hit into the right center field gap. And big trouble as this gets to the wall now.
Hey, there's a bullet off the wall. The outfielder does a really good job of getting that one in quickly, but I think they had a play there at second base.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on there, Dan. I got to believe you're busting it out of the box thinking 2 until somebody tells you no. I know it would have been a close play, but I think you got to err on the aggressive side right there. Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
Make the turn.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
Brian O'Grady.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Ramirez is there. 2 down. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Tucker Barnhart. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
It's very difficult being a switch hitter, and very rarely do you see the same hitter from both sides of the plate.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Jorge Alfaro. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Roll only to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Digging in to try it again. Jarvis. He singled his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1.
Here we go.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Ramirez is over just a few steps to his left as he takes it for out number 2.
You could just see that the confidence is radiating off of them out there right now. That's 6 wins in a row, and this looks like a train that's not about to slow down anytime soon.
4 runs on 10 hits, no errors. They left 12.
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. A good settling in now. Jarvis as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. He's ready. Now the pitch. Hit hard back up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Stepping up to the plate, Jesse Winker. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. He's set. The 2-2. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And that one is gone.
Yeah, he's looked pretty shaky from the first pitch, and things just kind of spiraled out of control from there. I think these guys smelled blood in the water, and they punctuated.
Leading off the inning, Garrett Cooper. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Hey, we're still in the early. This one, they're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on.
Stepping into the box, Jarvis. He reached on a single in his first try. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
Hey, he's done an amazing job of settling down. 2 innings ago, I thought they were going to run him out of here. But now he's
hammered the other way to deep right field. And it's gone as they add still another.
Wow, another long ball in the early going of this one. The second one he's allowed in just 2 2/3 innings. Might want to warm up those showers. He might be heading that way real soon if he can't keep the ball in the park.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Jarvis already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here.
Yeah, Matt, that last one wasn't exactly a tape measure shot, but listen, a home run is a home run. I know a lot of pitchers, they call that a wall scraper in his last AB, but listen, it counts.
So coming to the plate, Harold Ramirez. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And this is on the ground to short. Could be 2. 1 there. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired.
All right, 1 time right here.
New inning set to get underway. Striding in, Jarvis. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Well, this one's been a bit of a head-scratcher despite their home run production today.
Yeah, Matty B, this is one of those that you kind of scratch your head. You go, wow, you hit the ball all the ballpark, but still not enough offense. It just goes to show you this sport is still, D-Row, all about pitching.
It is.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Jonathan Villar. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. Is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Wow, what a week for these guys. Talk about firing on all cylinders. Winners of an amazing 7 games in a row. They say to never question the streak, and these guys aren't. They're just enjoying this ride.
Afternoon baseball here on the show. Striding into the box, Jarvis. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. Takes this the other way to right. Ramirez is going to have room out there as he puts. Coming to the plate now, Jamison Hanna, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. The 2-2. Side. Scooped up. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Coming to the plate now, Jarvis.
The first baseman. Jarvis.
Swung on, and this ball is absolutely crushed. Forget about it. And it's gone as they add still another. So a solo shot here to left center field. 4th home run for him on the season, and it's given Cincinnati a 2-0 lead.
Boy, this guy's hot right now. Hit a bomb yesterday and hit another tape measure shot today. When he gets hot, he hits them in bunches. This could be the beginning of one of those extended hot streaks.
Into the box now, Jarvis.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
He'll whip this one to first in time, and that. At the plate, Jarvis.
Come on, sit on something right here. Let's go.
Jarvis.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch heater.
But pulled in at the hot corner, and that ends.
Wow, that's 8 wins in a row, and it seems like they can't do anything wrong.
Here now is our
when you're riding a streak like this, you
afternoon.
eat the same.
Good.